Good day, everyone. Good day to you, sir. I am Ariel F. Cruda, and we are the Group 3. We're here to present our topic entitled Managing and Caring for the Self, both physically and psychologically. In order for us to understand this topic thoroughly, we must set these objectives in our minds. At the end of this lesson, we'll be able to gain knowledge on how to manage and care for ourselves, both physically and psychologically. Understand the importance of taking care of ourselves, and be aware on the negative effects of not taking care of ourselves. Now, let us tackle on the first step on taking care of ourselves, and that is taking care of our physical selves. Proper management and care for our physical self can be attainable through having proper sleep, good nutrition, and regular exercise. So, let us start with having a proper sleep. But first, let us define what is sleep. Sleep is a naturally recurring state of mind and body characterized by altered consciousness, relatively inhibited sensory activity, reduced muscle activity, and inhibition of nearly all voluntary muscles during rapid eye movement sleep, and reduced interactions with surroundings. It is stated that while you are sleeping, you are unconscious, but your brain and body functions are still active. Sleep is a complex biological process that helps you process new information, feel rested, and most importantly, stay healthy. And because of that, sleeping can be a great part of maintaining and taking care of our physical self. That is why sleeping contains tons of benefits. Now, let us talk about the benefits of having proper sleep. Getting enough sleep has many benefits. It can help us get sick less often. This is because of our body releasing a type of protein called cytokines in our immune system during our sleep. This means that sleep helps jumpstart your immune response to your illness. Next, sleeping helps us to stay at a healthy weight. Having a good night's sleep can help us maintain a healthy weight, because lack of sleep is linked to poorer food choices, resulting to the increase of hunger and calorie intake, decreased physical activity, and ultimately weight gain. And through having a proper sleep, we can avoid these horrible effects. Next, having a proper sleep can help us lower our risk for serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease. Lack of sleep is linked on acquiring insomnia. And if we acquired insomnia, insomnia can be linked to high blood pressure and heart disease, and can also lead to unhealthy habits that can hurt your heart, including higher stress levels, less motivation to be physically active, and unhealthy food choices resulting in serious diseases like diabetes and heart disease. And through having proper sleep, we can avoid this another disastrous effect of not having a proper sleep. Next, having a proper sleep can help us reduce stress, improve our mood, think more clearly, do better in school and at work, get along better with people, make good decisions, and avoid injuries. Sleep is proven as a powerful stress reducer. Having a proper sleep can calm and restore our body, improves concentration, regulates mood, and sharpens judgment and decision making, thus resulting to a mind that is not stressed and improved mood. Also, we can think more clearly, resulting to a better socialization with people, and making good decisions to avoid any kind of accidents or injuries. Next, let us move on to the effects of having improper sleep. Improper sleep can affect our mood that might lead to irritability. Sleep and mood are closely connected. Thus, improper sleep can result to improper mood, leading to irritation. And because of having improper mood due to lack of sleep, this inappropriate mood can lead to problems with relationships, especially for children and teenagers. In short, having this inappropriate mood due to lack of sleep can make us overreact to situations, And because of that, it might affect the people around you. And because of this kind of attitude, people around you will run down your emotional well-being, resulting to depression and anxiety. Also, having improper sleep can affect our physical health. Research shows that not getting enough sleep or getting poor quality sleep increases your risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, obesity, type 2 disease. So, to avoid these horrendous effects of having improper sleep, we must get a proper sleep. But how can we effectively achieve it? So, let us listen to the next reporter on how to acquire or get a proper sleep.
Sleep is very essential for us humans because after doing a lot of extreme activity all day, our body needs to rest. Good day everyone, my name is Niño Rey. So today, we're going to tackle about how can I get proper sleep. To improve your sleep habits, it also may help to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. The reason why we need to go to bed early and wake up at the same time, it is because our body needs to have a schedule when to sleep and when to wake up. The more accurate the schedule is, the more efficient you can do your works and assignments during the day. Avoid caffeine, especially in the afternoon and evening. The reason why to avoid caffeine is that caffeine can have a disruptive effect on your sleep. The most obvious effect of the stimulant is that it can make it hard for you to fall asleep. One study also found that caffeine can delay the timing of your body clock. This effect will reduce your total sleep time. Avoid nicotine. The reason why there is a need to avoid nicotine is that nicotine disrupts sleep and smoking can also raise the risk of developing sleep conditions, such as sleep apnea. But since nicotine is stimulus, smoking can mask your exhaustion. After all, if you're feeling sleepy, a hit of nicotine can make you feel alert the next day. It can harm both your body and mind. Exercise regularly, but don't exercise too late in the day. We all know that we need to exercise so that we can stay fit and healthy. Although that is not the case, we should never forget to take care of ourselves. We should not overdo it because it may have a negative impact on our body. As we do our day-to-day tasks, it already consumes most of our energy. That is why it is prohibited to strenuous so that we can a full body rest at night. Avoid alcoholic drinks before bed. The reason we do need to avoid alcoholic beverage is that alcohol is a central nervous system depressant that causes brain activity to slow down. Alcohol has sedative effects that can induce feelings of relaxation and sleepiness. But the consumption of alcohol, especially in excess, has been linked to poor sleep quality and duration. Avoid large meals and beverage late at night. The reason why we need to avoid a large intake of food and beverage before going to sleep, although you can eat healthy snacks, you must avoid eating a large meal at least 2 to 3 hours before sleeping. Moreover, you must ensure that your caloric expenditure exceeds your caloric intake. This way, you will not gain weight from late evening snacking, and you will also feel much better in the morning. To don't take a nap after 3 p.m. We need to avoid sleeping later than 3 p.m. It is because napping after 3 p.m. can interfere with nighttime sleep. Individual factors such as your need for sleep, your sleeping schedule, your age, and your medication use also can play a role in determining the best time day to nap. Relax before bed, for example, by taking a bath, reading, or listening to relaxation music. The reason why we need to take a bath or read a book before going to sleep, because after all the extreme activities we do all day, our body needs to calm first as well as our minds in order for us to have a proper sleep. Keep the temperature in your bedroom cool. The reason why we need to keep our room cool is that sleeping in a hot environment may cause stress on our body, causing it not to have a proper regimen. Get rid of distraction. Upon sleeping, we need to get rid of all the distraction because even though we are sleeping, our mind is still working and processing a lot of things, and having a noisy environment will only make it worse. Get enough sunlight exposure during the day. The reason why we need to be under the rays of the sun or get heated, it is because the sun also has vitamin D, and sunshine regulates your circadian rhythm by telling your body when to increase and decrease your melatonin levels. So the more daylight exposure you can get, the better your body. Don't lie in bed awake. Lying awake in bed only rests your body but not your mind. That is why it is not good for you to do that. When lying in bed, we need to sleep right away. See a doctor if you have continued trouble sleeping. Some of the most serious potential problems associated with chronic sleep deprivation are high blood pressure, diabetes, heart attack, heart failure, or stroke. Other potential problems include obesity, depression, and impairment in immunity and lower sex drive. Chronic sleep deprivation can even affect your appearance. Occasionally, insomnia can be annoying, but not being able to sleep once in a while is usually a health concern.
So next is nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition is how food affects the health of the body. Food is essential. It provides vital nutrients for survival and helps the body function and stay healthy. Food is composed of macronutrients including protein, carbohydrates, and fat that offer calories to fuel the body and give energy to play a specific role in maintaining health. So nutrition includes everything you in your food such as vitamin, protein, fat, and more. It's essential to eat various food including fruits, vegetables, dairy products, and grains to have what you need to grow and be healthy. Nutrition is study of how food and drink affect our body and nutrients necessary to support human health. It is the secret ingredients for our health, well-being, and success. Many people want to become more productive, have more energy, and have healthy, but they pay very little attention to nutrition. Food is the main component when it comes to your body composition. Want to lose your weight or gain muscle? All you have to do is adjust your diet and result will come. Nutrition is about how to approach and integrate it into your daily life. Many people don't want to optimize the process of meal planning, shopping, and cooking. Poor nutrition can lead to lack of energy, digestive problems, depression, and etc. So you must develop a nutrition plan that supports the goal you want to achieve in your life. And that doesn't mean that you can't treat yourself. As a rule of thumb, you can have one cheat meal per week. Developing a good meal plan for yourself and your family is an excellent investment to your life. So, go, grow, glow. So, there are three simple food groups that our body needs: the grow, and glow foods, or the what we call the G foods. So, which is essential guide taught to children to help them identify the nutritional value of different kinds of food. Promotes the Quin essential diet. It is introduced in your school to train children in choosing better and healthier food choice. Learning about G foods also helps to mold their eating lifestyle as they grow older. So, go foods. As the name suggests, go food make the body go or help it function more efficiently and actively. They primarily focus on carbohydrates, sugar, and fat-rich foods. Go food are needed by people who are constantly active or using most of their energy in physical labor. Also, if you are pregnant or breastfeeding or have a child, adding more go food in your meals will help you function more effectively every day. Go foods are the type of food that provide fuel to our muscle and brain. This type of food includes energy, which makes them more active and gives them strength to exercise, such as bread, rice, pasta, cereal, and potato. So those are examples of go foods. These foods provide our muscle fuel to run, swim, jump, cycle, and our brain fuel to concentrate. If we do not eat enough go food, we can quickly feel tired. They won't have enough energy to get through the day so that their body and brain can get ready for the busy school day ahead. So next is grow food. Grow foods are protein-rich foods that help the body develop, grow more robust, and be healthier. The protein your body absorbs from grow foods are essential nutrients. Proteins are the building blocks of life as they build and repair cells and tissues and make hormones, enzymes, and antibodies. Grow foods help our body grow bigger and stronger. These foods help build our body bones, teeth, and muscles such as meat, fish, eggs, and dairy foods like milk, cheese, and yogurt. Examples of grow foods. These foods help keep us feeling full so that we don't get hungry straight away. Grow food also helps keep our brains bright and focused. If we don't eat enough grow food, our bodies won't have the right building blocks to make us taller and more robust. So the next is glow foods. Glow foods are abundant in minerals and vitamins that help strengthen the immune system to fight off viruses, infections, and disease efficiently. These vitamins and minerals also aid in the faster healing of wounds, repair of damaged cells, and keep glowing skin, shiny hair, and bright eyes and healthy nails. So, glow food supplies the body with vitamins and minerals to keep the body healthy and functioning correctly. These foods support the body insides nice and clean, the immune system strong, and work like sunscreen on the inside, protecting their body defense so they can fight off bugs and viruses and giving their skin and hair a healthy glow. So example of glow food include all fruit and vegetables. If we don't eat enough glow food, our bodies will be easily infected by viruses. They are essential for keeping the body healthy. Glow foods are crucial for us to be immune and protected from the COVID-19 virus in this pandemic.
Good day everyone. I am Vince A. Paragele and I'm gonna talk about what is a healthy balanced diet. So a healthy balanced diet is one that fulfills all a person's nutritional needs. Humans need a certain amount of calories and nutrients to stay healthy. A healthy balanced diet provides all the nutrients a person requires without going over the recommended daily calorie intake. Why is a healthy diet important or essential to ourselves? A healthy diet is important because it protects us from many chronic non-communicable diseases such as heart disease, diabetes, and cancer. Eating a variety of foods and consuming less salt, sugars, and saturated and industrially produced trans fats are essentially for healthy diet. Next is, now let's gonna talk about what are the effects of poor nutrition. There are many side effects of poor nutrition. First is being overweight or obese. This one, the cause of this one because you eat fatty foods and oily foods that can give you high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and it can also cause tooth decay. And sometimes there are diseases like eating disorders, type 2 diabetes. So what is type 2 diabetes? Type 2 diabetes is an impairment in the way the body regulates and uses sugar or glucose as a fuel. So with a high sugar. So that is not normal for our body. That is not healthy. Next is osteoporosis, depression, and also other non-communicable diseases. Next is, there are ways on how to improve your nutrition. So I'm gonna talk about on how to improve your nutrition and avoid those deadly effects. And these are the things that you needed. So the first thing you need to do is keep your daily calorie intake to a reasonable amount. Next is enjoy your food but eat less. Keep portion sizes of food to a reasonable amount. Next is try to make at least half of eating carbohydrates. Next is cut back on less healthy foods. Reduce your salt intake. Rethink your drinking habits like alcohol, Coke. Next is dedicate half your plate at meals to fruits and vegetables. And that is explained last time with Rabago, the foods, on how important it is in our body. Thank you, and I hope you've learned on how to have a healthy nutrition and to know what is a healthy, balanced diet.
Good day, everyone. So, we're going to talk about exercise. So, what exercise means? So, I think most of you guys know what is exercise. Exercise involves engaging in physical activity and increasing the heart rate beyond resting levels. It is an important part of preserving physical and mental health. Whether people engaging in light exercise such as going for a walk or intensity activities, for example, uphill cycling or weight training, regular exercise provides a huge range of benefits for the body and mind. The third one is taking part in exercise of any intensity every day is essential for preventing a range of disease and other health issues. So when we exercise, we will benefit something. So what benefit we could get in exercise? Help you control your weight, reduce your risk of heart disease, help your body manage blood sugar and insulin, help you quit smoking, improve your mental health and mood, help you keep thinking, learning, and judgment skills sharp as you age, strengthen your bones and muscles. The eighth one is improve your sleep. So those are the eight benefits when we will exercise. So the opposite side of the benefits of what if we don't exercise or effects of lack exercise. So we will have maybe you may find it hard to get sleep. You get a good night's sleep. You may develop high blood pressure. You'll likely develop heart disease. Your memory will fail more easily. You'll destroy your endurance. Your blood sugar will get out of control. You may increase your risk of certain cancer. Your knees and shoulder may hurt. Your bones may become brittle. So those are the effects of lack in exercise. So the ways in making an exercise habit is like start small and build momentum. Make it automatic with triggers. Third one is reward yourself, of course. Choose activities that make you feel happy and confident. Fifth one is pair with it with something you enjoy. And the sixth one is make it social. So those are part of the exercise, guys. So yeah, that's it.
So, hi guys, I'm Rheymart Flores. So, I am here today and I'm going to tackle my topic, and it's all about lack of exercises. So, there are types of lack of exercise. So, the first one is you may find it hard to get good night's sleep. Not getting enough sleep or tossing and turning at night may not seems like something to worry about if it happens. So it can usher in a host of health problems from weight gain and diabetes and etc. So the second one is you may develop high blood pressure. So exercises help heart pump efficiently. If your heart is fit, it has to work less and heart pump blood on first through your arteries decreases. So the next one is you likely develop heart disease. So even you are none of the classic risk factors to heart disease, it's likely high blood pressure and high cholesterol or even inactivity can still lead to heart disease. So the next one is your memory may fall easily. Uh, People who were fit as young adults had a better memory, motor skill, and better ability to focus, control emotion at 25 years later when they were in middle age. So the next one is your blood sugar will get out of control. So even the short terms reducing daily activity, ceasing regularly exercises cause acute changes in the body associated with diabetes that can occur before weight gain and development of CT. So the next one is you may increase your risk for certain cancer. So while having lack of exercises causing cancer, many self-reported observational studies have provided evidence linking higher physical activity. So the next one is your knees and shoulder may hurt. So limiting your movements can weaken muscle, compounding joint trouble, and affect your posture, sittings, cascade further problems. So the last one is your bones may become brittle. One of the keys to prevent this bone loss exercising. So if you're not getting much, you're increase your risk of for age-related bones weakness. So the next topic is ways in making exercises habit. So there are there are types making exercises habit. So the first one is start small and build momentum. So this small step and more achievable goals will help us to build momentum and will encourage us to keep working towards the next phase of our goal. So the next is make it automatic with triggers. So triggers are not one of these secret success when it comes to forming exercises habit. In fact, the most consistent exerciser rely on them. So the next one is reward yourself. So reward yourself. People who exercises regularly tend to do so because of the rewards it brings their lives. So such as more energy, better sleep, and greater sense of well-being. So the next one is choose activities that you make feel happy confidently. If your workout is unpleasant or makes you feel clumsy, you're unlikely stick with it. So don't choose activities like running or lifting weight at the gym just because you think that's what you should do. So the next one is pair it with something you enjoy. So think about the activities that you enjoy and how you can incorporate them into exercises routine. So the last one is make it social. So exercises can be fun, time to socialize with friends, and working out with others can help you keep motivated. So that's all.
So, good day everyone. I am just Kevin R. Carcedo, your reporter for the Group 3. And my topic for today is all about psychological in terms of positive emotion. And when we talk about psychological, first, it deals with science of mind and behavior. Therefore, in order to acquire positive emotion, then we have to deal with our mindset. What is this mindset? Particularly the positive mindset. Then let us define what is positive emotion. So the positive emotion includes pleasant or desirable situational responses, ranging from our personal interest and contentment to love and joy. But they are different from pleasurable sensation and a differentiated positive effect. What are those? So we're going to talk that as we go through our topic. In short, our positive emotion depends on how we interpret things that makes us happy. Just like our small desires or pleasures, we can picture this out in our everyday living. If waking up in the morning and turning on the music makes you happy, then we can tell that you are experiencing positive emotion. But guys, let us remember that it depends on how people perceptions on big or small things that make them happy. Then second is that positive emotions are not simply happy feelings that we chase to feel momentary pleasure. Like the more negative emotions, they play a significant role in our everyday life. So let us always remember again that not everything that we felt happy is considered already a positive emotion. Because, for example, those short pleasures or desires in long term will not bring a genuine happiness. And a simple example for us students is like we are playing a video game and we felt pleasure, short-term pleasure. Then every time we win, but in the long term we felt sad because it only caters our time and fail in academics. Simply because in our feelings there is a guilt hidden inside of it, wherein we cannot tell that every happiness brings positivity. So every happiness does not bring positivity. Third, when talk about science, there is a dopamine. This dopamine is often called the happy hormone
Dopamine results in feelings of well-being, one of the primary driver of the brain's reward system. It spikes when we experience something pleasurable. So, for example, when we get praised on our job, then dopamine strikes. When we win a game in the video game, dopamine will rise. This dopamine is one of the primary hormone that drives us every day in having a positive emotion. So, that is related to our science. So, what is the importance of positive emotion? So, as I have said earlier, it plays a vital role in our daily lives. Aside from simply feeling good, positive emotions are also an important piece of the happiness puzzle. While you will probably not achieve long-lasting happiness and well-being based on temporary, this is also called as hedonic pleasure alone. The positive emotions is not like that. It often provides the foundation for those fleeting but meaningful moments. That is the positive emotion. It makes life worth living. For example, the joy of saying I do to your significant other when you are proposing, the love that overwhelms you upon holding your newborn for the first time when you're holding a baby, or the immense satisfaction you get from achieving something great in your career. So as a student, when we get something bigger grades than we are, that is also called positive emotion. It depends on a genuine and long-term happiness that will truly give us joy. And positive emotion improves ourselves in most of the things that we do, most especially if we put our best into it. So that's all about my topic, guys. Thank you.
After knowing what is positive emotions and its importance, now let's proceed to its benefits to ourselves. According to Tugade, Fredrickson, and Barrett 2004, among the many health benefits of positive emotions is a reduction in stress and a boost to general well-being. This means that if we stay positive despite the pressure we encountered, we can lessen the stress brought to us, and as a result, it enhances our well-being. Next, positive emotions can actually act as a buffer between you and the stressful events in your life, allowing you to cope more effectively and preserve your mental health. As what I have said earlier, if we just stay positive despite the pressure, we can cope up and adapt quickly to our situation, and it can avoid mental exhaustions. In addition, in 2006, researchers confirmed that experiencing positive emotions helps you modulate your reaction to stress and allows you to recover from the negative effect of stress more quickly. Positive emotions can also facilitate more effective coping, which boosts health by providing a buffer against symptoms of depression. And lastly, being mindful and taking the time to savor positive emotions can provide an extra buffer against symptoms of depression while boosting psychological well-being and life satisfaction. Now let's proceed to the effects of having poor emotion. So first in line is depression. Depression is a mood disorder that causes a persistent feeling of sadness and loss of interest. Due to having poor emotion, we always felt that we are a failure, or we tend to think that we are not good enough. Thus, many of us teenagers have suffered in this kind of disorder. Next is anxiety. Anxiety differs from depression. It characterized by feelings of overwhelming dread rather than just feelings of sadness. This anxiety causes us to worry and feel unease on uncertain outcome. Because of poor emotion, we tend to think negatively and manifest worst outcomes. Next is irritability. It is a state wherein we are getting annoyed easily on small things. When a person feels irritable, small things that would not usually bother them can make them feel annoyed or agitated. The resulting tension can make a person more sensitive to stressful situations. Next is low sex drive. Knowing that having poor emotion leads to feeling down and loss of interest, thus this affects our desire to be intimate with our partner. Then, memory and concentration problems. Because of having poor emotion, our mind is occupied with problems and negative thoughts that stresses us. Thus, we lose our focus and forget some important thoughts in our mind. Then, compulsive behavior. This refers to repetitive acts that are characterized by the feeling that one has to perform them while one is aware that these acts are not in line with one's overall goal. Last, mood swings. It is a sudden or intense change in emotional state because of our mind preoccupied with negative thoughts. We sometimes change our mood rapidly as what we thought we should. But don't worry, there are some ways on how to avoid this effect and obtain positive emotions. We all want to feel happy, and each one of us has different ways of getting there. Here are some steps that you can take to increase your joie de vivre and bring more happiness into your life. First, be with others who make you smile. Studies show that we are happiest when we are around those who are also happy. Stick with those who are joyful and let rub off on you. 2. Hold on to your values. What you find true, what you know is fair, and what you believe in are all values. Over time, the more you honor them, the better you will feel about yourself and those you love. 3. Accept the good. Look at your life and take stock of what's working, and don't push away something just because it isn't perfect. When good things happen, even very little ones, let them in. 4. Imagine the best. Don't be afraid to look at what you really want and see yourself getting it. Many people avoid this process because they don't want to be disappointed if things don't work out. The truth is that imagining getting that you want is a big part of achieving it. 5. Do things you love. Maybe you can skydive every day or take vacation every seasons, but as long as you get to do the things you love, every once in a while you will feel greater happiness. 6. Find purpose. Those who believe they are contributing to the well-being of humanity tend to feel better about their lives. Most people want to be part of something greater than they are simply because it is fulfilling. 7. Listen to your heart. You are the only one who knows what fills you up. Your family and friends may think you'd be great at something that really doesn't float your boat. It can be complicated following your bless. Just be smart and keep your day job for the time being. 8. Push yourself, not others. It's easy to feel that someone else is responsible for your fulfillment, but the reality is that it is really your charge. Once you realize that you have the power to get where you want to go, stop blaming others or the world, and you'll find your answers much sooner. 9. Be open to change. Even if it doesn't feel good, change is the one thing you can count on. Change will happen, so make contingency plans and emotionally shore yourself up for the experience.